Hi everyone and welcome to the Hermetic Shaman. My name is Jayme. If you're new here, I'm so glad that you have found your way to this space. If you are returning, thank you from the bottom of my heart for all of your continued support. Today's reading is a general collective message, intended for anyone who feels drawn to it. As always, please take what resonates with you in your personal situation and gently release what doesn't. A quick shout out to my partners over at Otter, makers of beautiful crystal jewelry. The link to their website is in the description box below. You can also find it on my TikTok profile. You can use my promo code Jayme20 to save 20% off of your everyday purchase. You can also use promo code Jayme35 to save yourself 35% off of your orders $99 or more throughout the month of November. And if you're interested in a personal reading or a cord cutting session with me, you'll find the link to my website in the description box below. For those on TikTok, that's also on my profile. And if this message supports you in any way, please hit that like button, be sure to subscribe and follow, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on a reading. Alrighty y'all, we are going to be beginning with the tarot dice. Things might get a little loud for a hot minute. If you are sensitive to sound, I do recommend lowering the volume. Quickly before we begin, I do want to say I apologize for yesterday's reading. It actually cut me off right as I was finished with that train of thought anyway, so it worked out. We have since solved the problem, and I think I solved the problem with the microphone. I think it's that replacement dongle that I bought that has the power adapter. I think that like short-circuited or something or overheats, but that's what I get for buying a generic one. So I guess I'm gonna give Apple the $40. Lesson learned. Maybe that's part of this energy, like lesson learned. You know, we made the mistake, and you know what? Now you're never gonna make it again, right? Sometimes cheaper. Yeah, you may save a little bit of money in the short term, but it might cost you more of a bigger problem in the long term. Something here about investing wisely. You need to start thinking more wiser when it comes to what you are going to be investing in at this time. But anyways, we're going to get into the dice. Universe and Divine Council. What is going on in collective energy? And what is it that the collective needs to know at this time? We have a Queen of Wands reversed, the Moon sideways, and this Emperor sideways. A whole illusion here has fallen. Whoever was in charge is no longer in charge. There is some kind of truth that is going to be illuminated in regards to some kind of soul contract. I don't know if that's good or bad, but there is something's going to be illuminated. Somebody here has chosen peace. Okay. I do know something here is getting ready to be cut out with that Two of Swords. Anyways, we have the Queen of Wands reversed. This is somebody here that's not really confident in themselves. They don't believe in themselves. This is somebody here that doesn't stand out. This is somebody here that likes to, whether they know it or not, they like to blend in. They like to do what is safe with that Queen of Wands reversed. There's also somebody here who's extremely highly competitive. This is somebody here that likes to eliminate the competition because it's easier to get everybody else out of the way, so that way they can parade themselves, or new word, peacocking. Maybe this person likes to peacock themselves, but the only way that they feel like their feathers can shine is if they get rid of the other peacocks. Or this could be that same person that was just wearing those feathers that we talked about a couple of days ago. But it's that kind of vibe. Somebody trying to be something that they're not. Or they're trying to tell themselves that they're something that they're not. But this is due to some kind of fear that they're having. They're not confident about themselves. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have the 10 of Pentacles reversed. Something here did not work out in this Queen of Wands favor. Whoever this distorted Queen of Wands is. Somebody here is being forced to move on, or they're being told that they need to go. Somebody here could be being let go, maybe from a job or from a relationship or from a family with this 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. Some kind of living situation. Somebody could literally be being forced to move out. Maybe for starting too many problems. Because the Queen of Wands in the reverse is somebody who always has a problem. They always have a problem. We do have this 5 of Cups here on the side as well. There's definitely going to be a loss here. Maybe somebody here has been acting out because of a loss, because of their failure to accept that something here is over. That's what they keep being focused on. But either way, I have strong Leo Cancer energy here. The 4 of Cups is reversed. Is this somebody that wanted you to revert your attention onto them? This is somebody here that wanted this to be at a cost to you with that 4 of Cups reversed, but you didn't allow it to. This is somebody here that was overstaying their welcome. That's what that feels like. Somebody here who has overstayed their welcome. Whether they've overstayed their welcome in a living situation or they overstayed their welcome in your energy. Take it how it resonates. But some kind of illusion here has fell or is in the process of falling with this moon sideways. Something here about finding out that somebody here was never loyal to you. We also have death here sideways. Somebody here is, again, having a difficult time embracing some kind of ending. The ending has already taken place, or is in the midst of being taken place right now. But there's a lot of lies that are being revealed and exposed. Maybe this Queen of Wands in the reverse used lies in order to cast this sort of illusion. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why they're being forced to leave, because it's like, yo, everything that maybe... Ooh, maybe this Queen of Wands gained some kind of support or was able to attract some kind of attention, but the way that they did it was very negatively. It was all based on a lie, based on an illusion. And this is somebody here that was trying to eliminate you out of the picture in some kind of way, but it looks like maybe these people were trying to force you to move out, to get you out of the picture in some kind of way. Somebody here wanted some kind of control. Whoever this Queen of Wands in the reverse is, I feel like they're also this Emperor. This is like the main culprit. We have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. That's a loss. Somebody's going to be going to a period of bad luck. Lessons to be learned. For refusing to end a chapter, to let something go, to evolve, to grow up. Something here has also been very immature. It's been very immature, very childish. I have strong Aries, Leo, Cancer, strong Cancer with that Chariot and Moon energy. We have the Page of Swords here sideways. Nothing here is in the upright. Somebody here did not act in the upright. They were moving very distorted. Trying to maintain some kind of control, but this Emperor's not upright and it's not reverse. So it's like, I just heard Jekyll and Hyde. It's like acting like they want the best for you, but then like behind your back secretly working against you. Somebody here is receiving some kind of news that their days are numbered. They're no longer in charge. They have lost whatever power that they have gained because it was gained maliciously with deceit. And this power could just be influence. Maybe this person was using some kind of influence, and the way that they were able to maintain their influence was through some kind of lie, some kind of ruse. Then we have the Knight of Cups upright, which doesn't make any sense to me. What, is this person wanting to come back in and apologize now because they're losing everything? They lost all control? Now they want to apologize? We do have the Sun upright. Some kind of wait here is over. Whatever has been delayed is now being removed with this Two of Wands. Because we have the Sun card right before that. Heavy Leo energy here. Heavy Leo Cancer energy. Person could be a cusper. Doesn't have to be. But either way, something here is being illuminated. So that way there could be some peace. There could be some joy. There could be some happiness. Happiness that is being restored in your situation. And this is because I feel like you refuse to give in. Because I feel like whatever this was, it almost feels like it was also like some kind of pressure campaign in order for you to like give in or cave into their control. Maybe trying to make you feel like you had no other option or that things would never change. But change is taking place. Maybe they're hoping if they apologize, this period of bad luck that they're going under will dissipate, will disappear. Universe, please tell us more for the collective. Something here about the movie Scream. Universe, please tell us more. The Wheel of Fortune reversed. Somebody doesn't see that they're their own worst enemy. They don't see it. They wanted you blinded. Maybe they wanted you blinded to the fact that they were the enemy. This is feeling like a heavy, distorted feminine energy. Now, the Queen of Wands reverse could symbolize like the other woman or even like an in-law or something. Doesn't have to be. Page of Cups reverse. Somebody is receiving some kind of bad news about some kind of a loss. There is no more confusion as to why something here is happening the way that it is. It's because somebody was trying to keep some kind of competition aside. It almost feels like it was a one-sided competition. It's like somebody went all in. They went all in and ended up losing everything. Universe, tell us more. The Seven of Wands in the reverse. Somebody, they can't defend themselves. They cannot defend themselves. They don't have any defense here with the Seven of Wands in the reverse. Something here is quickly going down with this Knight of Wands. Queen of Swords. Somebody here sees the truth about how somebody here is refusing to let something go. This could even be somebody here moving swiftly to try and, like, stop a chapter from ending, but, like, we have a Queen of Swords here. Somebody here is rooted in truth. That's, like, putting an end to that. Like, no, it's done. It's done. We all see the truth. Wow. Six of Pentacles. Something here is definitely getting ready to be balanced out. Universe. Three of Wands. There is going to be a brand new experience here. There definitely is with this Three of Wands. Brand new experiences, looking at brand new pastures, new sceneries. Something here is not being repeated. It's all about the new. New experiences. We have the Page of Wands upright and the Empress reversed. This is somebody who is extremely needy. Very immature. This could be somebody here who's older, 30s, 40s, 50s, but like doesn't act their age. Somebody here that still acts like it's like high school, like cliquey, very cliquey vibes is what this is giving. It's what's serving. What this person is serving is like very cliquey, mean girlsy. Universe. The Eight of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. And the Tower. Oh my goodness. There's going to be a loss here. Somebody here is going through a loss. Their House of Cards is crumbling. This is the Divine coming in to shatter a lie that should have never stood. This could involve your work in some kind of way. It doesn't have to be, but I feel like you have been putting in a lot of hard work and effort, and maybe to getting to the point where you could have some kind of new experience, or so that things can change and evolve for you. And somebody here has been creating some kind of delay, never wanting you to move on in some kind of way. But you're receiving a beautiful offer here. I don't know whose reading I said. I don't know if this was Sag or Pisces. But this came out in the reading as well, where it was like, every time that you gain is more that they lose. Like, the more that you keep gaining, the more they keep losing. That's what's happening, especially with that Six of Pentacles. That's the scales being evened out. Universe, tell us more. The Six of Wands. There is victory here. You are going to be victorious. You know what's funny? This is a competition that you never asked for, that you never even knew that you were in, but yet you're the one that's still winning. That's funny. You can laugh at that. And you're the one that's still coming out on top. Somebody sees how somebody is just trying to keep something alive. Again, we're back to this. But this Queen of Swords is like, no. The facts are the facts. The truth is the truth. Somebody here is having a really difficult time embracing the truth, and that's this Queen of Wands in the reverse. This could even be somebody here who has been blaming you for the loss that they can't seem to get over. That's what it is. I think somebody was blaming you for something that you had nothing to do with, but they were just trying to displace their anger onto you. And they took something too far to the extreme, trying to control and manipulate a situation. And that's what this competition was. But the truth is going to prevail. You are going to be successful. Universe, give us one more, please. The Eight of Swords. Somebody here is going to a mental prison, spiritual prison, physical prison. It ain't you, though. You're going to be, galloping away on your horse. Like, enjoy the views. That's what this is. Somebody here is going to be forced to have an ego death for their refusal to let go of the past. For their refusing to accept that maybe something here did not work out to their favor with this Seven of Pentacles. They're going to have to reevaluate their plans. They didn't want to do that. They didn't want to surrender. They didn't want to give up. And that's Queen of Wands energy. Doesn't, especially in the reverse, doesn't want to admit that they have failed. It's never them. It's always somebody else. You know what? Let's do one more. Universe. Nine of Swords reversed. This person doesn't even feel guilt, but now they're feeling extremely haunted. They're going to be feeling extremely haunted and extremely trapped. Because you're going to be seen as a winner and a victor. People are taking your side. That's what that means. With all of these people surrounding you on your horse. They're taking your side. They're in support of what you've done. They're recognizing you as the victor. And that's what this person can't stand. Them trying to minimize you only ended up highlighting you even more. King of Wands reversed. This is a special kind of someone. Someone who's miserable, misery loves company type of vibe. Very insecure, very controlling. Doesn't like it when other people shine. It's like the energy of like your light irritates their demons. That's what this is. Because you know your value and you know your worth. And you're not going to settle for anything that's you're not deserving of. Judgment. That's what's happening. Judgment. This King of Wands, Queen of Wands, Emperor, all discombobulated. This person's discombobulated is being put under judgment. They're being put under judgment for what they did in the past. For their judgments and their righteousness, and for trying to take matters into their own hands, trying to play God. God's like, you trying to come for my job? Do you not remember how the last time that worked out? You think you stand a chance? Universe, please tell us more for the collective. Universe, please tell us more. We have a dark man. Dealings or relationship with a man with dark complexion or hair. It could be somebody here. It could be a darker man involved somehow. We have bouquet, compliments from an admirer. Somebody here could be complimenting you. Somebody here has been admiring you from the distance. Maybe this is somebody here who has seen what you have endured. Maybe one of your supporters. Sending you compliments. Somebody's going to be giving you your flowers. We have I, psychic ability, trust your intuition. Continue to trust in your intuition. It has led you up until this point. It's not wrong. Whatever inkling that you have down at the pit of your stomach, it's right. This could be involving a dark man. Or this dark man could be the one giving you a bouquet. Or you're this dark man. Take it how it resonates. We have boots. Increase your effort if you want to achieve your goal. It's in the reverse, so you don't have to try and work so hard anymore, but just pay attention to your universe. Because now the tide is in your favor. So it's like you're no longer fighting to go upstream, if I'm making any sense. Because now the flow is headed in your direction. Universe. Tell us more. We have a woman. Dealings a relationship with a woman. So there's a darker man, maybe darker complexion, darker hair. There is a woman involved. Maybe these two people have been working together. I mean, we did have the King and Queen of Wands in the reverse. Something here about June. Something here could have went down in June. Somebody could have a birthday in June. We have grapes. Time to go out and have fun. It's time for you to go out and have fun, but trust in your intuition when it comes to this couple or these two people. With bear, danger, especially in money matters. Yeah, be very careful because it's like these people are after your money in some kind of way. Give me one moment. Sorry about that, y'all. I just wanted to get the music situated. Be very careful. Trust your intuition because it looks like somebody is after your money. They're trying to bring you problems here to your stability, to your security. Trusting your intuition. Maybe that's why somebody wants to come back all around now with this Knight of Cups. Because they're hungry. Look at him. He's hungry. You know, winter's coming up. Maybe they're trying to stock up so they can hibernate. Universe, tell us more. Scales, keep your life in balance. Yeah, you are to maintain a healthy balance here at this time. Maybe it's not, now is not a time to be spending like foolishly. Keep your life, I mean, if you need something, go out and buy it, right? But if you don't need that Starbucks latte, maybe skip it today, you know? Either way, you're going to be receiving some kind of compliments here. Somebody wants to give you your flowers. Maybe somebody wants to compliment you on the fact that you have been able to keep your life in balance. Maybe that's how this Knight of Cups is coming in. Somebody could be wanting to give you compliments, but be very careful because I feel like these are underhanded compliments. Trust your intuition, but also don't be afraid to go out and have fun. These people are being sat down. They're under judgment. Their 7 years of bad luck have officially begun. If they think they're suffering now, they only have gotten a taste. Maybe this is somebody that's blaming their bad luck on you. Oh, by the way, Derek, I did receive your email, and I am going to respond. I just wanted to give it the time and the attention that it deserves. Universe, please tell us more. Okay, that just reminded me of the game air hockey. That could be significant for someone. Where did it go? Y'all, give me a minute. I'm gonna have to go play hide and seek. Give me 1 second. I'm back. It was Unicorn. Use your intuition to make beneficial changes. Trust in your intuition at the time. It's leading you in the right direction. Strong unicorn energy. You guys could be very unique. You could stand out. You're very different. Maybe some of y'all even sparkle. Oh, that's the wrong one. We have bag here at the bottom. Something important such as a new job or a raise. Trust your intuition because there is some kind of raise that is coming in. And these people could be eyeing that money. I mean, look at their faces. They be looking all draconian and shit. Like, give me a piece of that. Like, they're hungry. Remember with that bear, they're hungry. Maybe they didn't collect enough in order to hibernate. And they're looking at you at this unicorn and they're like, oh, shiny. Shiny, look at that bag that they have. They have a lot. Look at all these grapes. They want your grapes. Universe. We have happiness. You, my unicorn, are about to be very, very happy. See, and the Queen of Wands in the reverse is probably so mad that you're a unicorn. Stop acting like a bear. And find your own uniqueness. No shade. But get a hobby. We have Owl. Good advice from a wise person. You could be receiving good advice from a wise person, or this wise person could just be your higher self. You have been asked to trust your intuition here on multiple occasions. And there's a lot of bird's energy with that owl in this happiness. You're going to be definitely receiving some good, positive news here. It is going to lead to a little bit of hard work, though, but I feel like you're not afraid of that because look at all the work that you've put in up until now. We have Apple. Temptation will test you. It's in the reverse. Maybe you passed the test. Maybe somebody here tried to tempt you in the past, but your intuition helped you divert it. It helped you divert disaster in some kind of way. Universe. We have Seahorse. Family matters. This could be a whole family unit, or you could be related to these people or one of these people somehow, or somehow your family's involved. Either way, whatever this family matters is, it is happiness. Maybe in spite of what somebody here was trying to do, they still didn't wreck maybe the happiness between you and your family. Maybe somebody was trying to get in the middle of that. Somebody was trying to bring fear, worries, and tense situations. This is somebody that never wanted you to be able to go out and have fun. They wanted you suppressed in some kind of way. Maybe this could be somebody in your family who was trying to do that to you, or someone that you've considered like family. We do have the Emperor here, sideways. This could be a father figure, doesn't have to be. Or someone could be a father. Universe, tell us more. We have Ring. A marriage will take place, either romantic or business. Something here is meant to occur. Oh, well, we had that bear before, now we got a bull? Do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. Do not back down. See, and this could just be like the dark forces using their own avatars to come up against you. To try and stop this union from coming together, from stopping this destined, fated event from happening in your life. I just heard like, I just lost it. Event Horizon? I don't even know really exactly what that means. I'm gonna have to look that up. We have Star, guaranteed success. Success is guaranteed here as long as you continue to follow your intuition. Keep following your intuition. It's leading you in the right direction. And do not back down at this time. Stand firm in what you know. Because it's those energies here that are making you want to second guess yourself. Do not allow somebody or anyone to try and make you second guess yourself. Trust your intuition. It's leading you towards happiness. It's leading you towards victory. Whatever that victory looks like to you, that's where it's headed. Alright, let's clean this up. We're going to do the character clues. Universe, please give us some character clues for the collective. What are some character clues? Take these as they resonate. Could be you, could be them. Somebody here could be of average height. Somebody could wear a uniform. Maybe there's somebody here who's average. They wear a uniform. Police. Maybe they wear a uniform for work. Security. Maybe they work at a gas station. Maybe they work at a Dunkin', Starbucks, a store, etc. Like a mechanic. Any place that wears like a uniform. This person could be average height. For their gender. Universe, please give us some more character clues. Somebody here could be bald. This could be a bald person with average height. Somebody could be Hispanic or Latino. We also have a daredevil. Somebody could be a very reckless person who enjoys doing dangerous things. Maybe this person is balding. Maybe there's a Hispanic Latino person here that is balding. Maybe this person is of average height. They wear a uniform. We have a round chin. Somebody here could have a round chin. Life of the party. This is somebody that likes to be the life of the party. They like the attention on them. I mean, they are a daredevil. This could be somebody here who's a little bit of a show-off. This balding person is a show-off. We have white collar. Somebody here could have a white collar job. We have Asian. Somebody here could be Asian or of Asian descent. Somebody here could have a sharp face. Somebody here with a sharp face could wear a uniform. Maybe this is somebody here who likes to be the life of the party. We have an Asian person here potentially working a white collar job. Maybe this Hispanic or Latino person is balding. We have freckles. Somebody here could have freckles. That was way too many. Somebody could have freckles. Maybe it's this person with this round chin. Average height. I'm going to take the top one because I saw it. It does say tattoo. Somebody here could have a tattoo. Maybe it's this bald person. There could be an Asian person here with a tattoo as well. Or maybe there is an Asian, or maybe the tattoo is like of Asian like origin. Like lettering or something. I'm seeing like a dragon. Like a red dragon with like thick black borders. We have motorcycles. Somebody here could drive a motorcycle. Maybe the tattoo is like on their leg. I've seen that before. It's like on the back of their calf. Maybe it's this person who's balding. This person could drive a motorcycle. Somebody here could be Native American. There's a lot of different cultures here. Maybe there's some kind of like cultural difference. Or there's some kind of noticeable difference. Maybe somebody doesn't like that. Could be some kind of prejudice. We have Muslims. Somebody here could be of Muslim faith. Somebody here could have wavy hair. Maybe this person who rides a motorcycle has wavy hair. Maybe because of their helmet. They could also have a sharp face. We have a Muslim here that could be a little bit of a daredevil. Maybe they're of average height. We have tribal. Somebody here could be very tribal. They could have like tribal roots. We have exaggerated features. And then we have a Pisces. Somebody here could be a Pisces. Somebody here could exaggerate their features. We have preppy. Somebody here dresses extremely preppy. Maybe this Pisces dresses preppy. This could be an Asian here who dresses preppy, who's a Pisces. Whew. We have a Native American here that likes to be the life of the party. Maybe they're a little bit of a daredevil as well. This Muslim could wear a uniform, maybe for work. Okay. We're gonna pull out the dice too. I mean the Scrabble tiles. We're gonna do that in a little bit. Universe. What's the tea that collective needs to know? What is the tea for collective, please? Okay, so we have somebody here that's clout hungry. There is some kind of photo proof about how somebody here wants you back, but the only reason that they want you back is because they want to get some kind of clout, they want to get some kind of attention. But there is photo proof about that, and somebody here is going through bad karma. They only want you back because they want some kind of attention. They want to feed, they want a piece of cheese. This mouse wants a piece of cheese, please. Just wants a piece of cheese. This person here who is stalking you. This is somebody here who's actively stalking you because they're probably trying to find a way back into your life because they want to get rid of all of this bad karma. But there is some kind of evidence here about how somebody here is just trying to chase fame in some kind of way. Notoriety. Universe, tell us more. Love on the brain in Boss Daddy? This person is fantasizing about you because they're seeing that you're leveling up. Boss Daddy, Boss Mommy, take it how it resonates. Somebody's seeing how you're the CEO of your own life. And this person's been trying to cyberbully you? Because they don't want you to... So, this person's trying to cyberbully you in hopes to try and, like, demote you in a sense. Like, no, that's just a daydream. And now they're realizing that their daydream is what ended up giving them the karma in the first place. That's why they want you back. So they're still delusional. Their delusion is what led them to the bad karma. But now they're delusional for thinking that they can try and get you back. But there is also... this photo proof about your level up. People see who you are now. They see the moves that you're making. They see that you're the CEO of your own life. Maybe some of y'all are a CEO. I don't know. Universe, tell us more. We have moving on. You have moved on from somebody here who's clout hungry. And what else flipped over? Dust it off? You're being asked to dust this off, move on. You're asked to move on from this. This is nothing but a stain. That's it. Somebody that was just trying to cockblock you. They never wanted you to move forward. They never wanted you to do anything. They wanted to be a nuisance. They want it to be a nuisance. All of these birds, there is news traveling fast. And this mouse wants a piece of cheese. It's probably this mouse in the field that's watching you move on. He's like, but give me that piece of cheese. It's like gonna try and sneak in your backpack, right? Before you pedal on home. Universe, tell us more. A happiness hater, shocker. A happiness hater that's just trying to run the clock out. They've been trying to run your clock out. That's what it feels like. Trying to run your clock out. Because there's somebody here who's a thief. They're a thief. They're a thief. It could be an energetic vampire, physically, mentally, emotionally. This person's a thief. They're full of deceit. It's who they are. That's their archetype. Universe, please tell us more. The record is going to be set straight. The record is about to be set straight. And the situation's about to explode. Something here's about to pop off. Because they can't shake this karma off. They can't do it. We have check yourself, in their feels. Somebody was all in their feelings here because they couldn't put you in your place. They want you to know your role. You know your role. You're the CEO of your own life. And they're like, but no, but yes. We have a pregnancy test? Somebody who could be all up in their feelings too, because maybe they're receiving some kind of news on some kind of testing here that they don't want to hear. Maybe they created something that they shouldn't have. Maybe they got somebody pregnant here that they shouldn't have. Somebody's very mad and upset that you are emotionally intelligent. You see through their tricks. You see through their games, through their lies. You already know the tea. You know everything that you need to know. You know everything about this clout-hungry mouse. And you stood up for what you believe in, fighting for what you love. You kept a promise. I want to say to yourself. Somebody is trying to burn evidence now because of their bad choices? I can't make this up. They're trying to burn evidence? Maybe all of this photo proof? What else came out? Expecting a new beginning in caution? See, this could be somebody coming in expecting a new beginning with you, but you're being asked to be cautious. This person is up to the same schemes. They're still a thief. This mouse still just wants a piece of cheese. That's it. That's it. The bear is just trying to get enough to hibernate, you know? Like, that's it. This is somebody here who's highly envious of you. Maybe they did something because they were highly envious of you. Now they're trying to burn all the evidence here because they made all these piss-poor choices to come after you. And in the manner in which they did, we did see cyberbullying. That is against the law. Somebody that was just trying to run your clock out because they literally hate your happiness. Because they're so envious, so they don't want you to be happy. Because they're not happy. Because you're the problem. They're focused on you. Again, going back to that, this is somebody who's unnecessarily focused on you for no reason. Somebody here needs to just mind their business. Isn't that... Didn't Britney Spears and will.i.am release a song called Mind Your Business, Bitch? Or something along those lines. I know that's in the song. That's the vibe. Alrighty, y'all. We are going to use these Scrabble tiles. I am going to take a quick bathroom break, but I will be right back. Alrighty, y'all. I am back. This is going to be a little loud as well. If you are sensitive to sound, I do recommend lowering the volume. Universe and Divine Council. Any final messages and confirmations here for the collective, please? Final messages and confirmations for the collective. Something about A&W root beer could be significant. Something here about Nair. We have the numbers 84, 45, 77. The number's 98. That could be the year somebody was born, their age. I hope somebody who's not 98 is coming after you. Somebody could be born in 98. The number 71. 81. Something about an urn? Maybe somebody here is fighting over an urn? I don't know. Or somebody here could be doing like some kind of estate planning? The number 25. We have Texas here on the table. We have the number 91. The number 6. The number 18. We have Levi on the table. Somebody's name could be Levi. I have Yahweh here. Yahweh's on the table. Somebody could drink like the Pab Blue Ribbons or whatever, Blue Ribbon, whatever the hell it's called, that cheap beer. Somebody here could be a Mrs. That could be their title, MRS. Someone's name could be Andy. Something here about vacuum cleaners, and I know that's coming out of left field, but we have a location here called Handy Andy's that fixes vacuum cleaners, so that just came to mind. So something here about a vacuum cleaner. God, I've been seeing those commercials since I was a kid. Come down to Handy Andy. It always seemed a little dirty to me, but whatever. We have the number 58. The number 19. I mean, he is working with suction. I mean, I'm sorry, I couldn't hold back the joke. We have the number 73. Something here about the AP, the alternative press, or something like that. Maybe something about a news article. The number 85. I have a toad here on the table. Maybe somebody here has a pet toad. Can you even have a toad as a pet? Oh, I don't know anymore. I mean, no shade, no judgment. Enjoy your pet toad. We have a bong. Maybe somebody here likes to smoke out of a bong. Or maybe somebody likes to do that a lot. Something about DHT. I believe that's a chemical in the brain. But I know people can also do drugs to, like, I don't know. DHT's on the table. Again, I'm not a scientist. Right now I'm playing with Scrabble tiles. Something here about Pennsylvania. Someone's name could be Inez. Inige. Wait, isn't that like a Portuguese? That's like a Portuguese alcohol. Inige. Something about Inige. I think it's just anise. You couldn't pay me enough to drink that. We have the number 21. Something here about the socks. Maybe somebody here needs new socks. Something here about the white socks, the red socks, the blue socks, the purple socks. Something here about shoes. Somebody's name could be Connie. Someone's name could be Yvette. Someone's name could be Everett. Something here about figs. Someone's name could be Eevee. Or something here about Pokemon. Someone's name could be Sarah. Someone's name could be Todd. Someone's name could be Vin, Vinny, or something about a VIN number in a car. Someone here could be an RN, a registered nurse. Something about an OD. I don't know, maybe an RN OD'd? I don't know. We have the net here. Something about the internet. Something here about pi. I don't know, 3.14. However, other many numbers come after that. Or something here about pi, I mean the holidays are coming up. Something here about Georgia. Something about a yurt. Maybe somebody is thinking about living in a yurt. We have Roe here. Somebody's name could be Roe. Someone's name could be Tim, Timmy, Timothy. Something about scones. Something about a doctor. Someone's name could be Dave, Davey. Hanson. Something about Salem. Something about a roadie. Something about an ox. Maybe somebody here was born in the Chinese zodiac of the ox. We have rad. Somebody could use the term rad. Something about hot dogs. Something about limes or lima beans. Y'all taking me to the grocery store today? What is going on? Somebody here could be a dunce. Someone's name could be Dorothy. Something here about a parrot. Something here about a sir. Maybe somebody has a formal title. They have to be called sir. Sir, yeah, sir. Something here about a yo-yo. Something here about a pig. Something here about Connecticut. Or a CAT scan. Something about an x-ray. Something about BYU. Someone's name could be Seymour. Rex. Rachel. We have dung. Isn't dung like poop? Dung with a D? Isn't that poop? Something here. I don't know. Maybe somebody does something with dung? I don't know. You're gonna have to let me know. Something about a bottle. Or a bot. Maybe somebody was using AI to create bots to, like, cyberbully you. Something about Tennessee. Someone's name could be Ada, or something about an ADA. DIY, do it yourself. Maybe you're the type of person to do it yourself. Someone's name could be Brian. Something about a bat. Something about a train. Something about Oregon. Rhea? Someone's name could be Rhea? I have Hanson here again. Hanson's very prominent. Someone's name could be Letty. Something here about lead. Something about a rat. We have Dew. Maybe somebody who drinks a lot of Mountain Dew. Or someone's name could be Drew. Andrew. I have Abby here on the table. Okay. I have Riley here. Someone's name could be Riley. Alrighty, y'all. We're gonna prepare to close this out. Universe, please tell us some more for the collective. What else do they need to know? We have humility. Allow me to divine to accept the right assistance. I welcome your help in every way and delight in receiving it. Continue to trust in your intuition. You're not in this alone. Practice your humility at this time. Allow the divine to assist you. Just ask. Ask and you shall receive. And we have clearing here at the bottom of the deck. As true offering arises, it becomes easy to let go. You start to trust that more will always arrive. You shift from mind, mind, mind to God's, God's, God's. Such freedom. This could be somebody here who doesn't like your faith and doesn't like your spirituality. Somebody is hoping that they can disconnect you from that. Or hoping to keep you separate from your guidance. And then we have divine love. When you make divine intelligence your foundation, you finally have a fixed star to follow. See, somebody here doesn't like the fact that you are so deeply connected here and that you are completely detached from the physical world. Divine love. When you offer everything to the divine with detachment, you begin a love affair with spirit. There was a reason why I said it like that. When you offer everything to the divine with detachment, you begin a love affair with spirit. You are in a love affair with spirit right now. And spirit is helping to guide you and to continue to be detached from things that do not serve you. Oh, that gave me goosebumps. Detachment. With detachment, you finally feel whole inside, with or without the fulfillment of a particular desire. Ironically, that's often when it's fulfilled. Because you're in a love affair with spirit. You've tapped in the all that is and all that will ever be. You tapped into everything. Universe, please give us an affirmation for the collective, please. We have perseverance. It seems you're on a massive journey right now, and this card has arrived to remind you that you will reach the other side. The mountain you're climbing is huge and formidable, but so is your ability to climb it. You don't need to enjoy it, you just need to tackle it. Complain if it makes the job easier. Blow off steam. Do you think mountain climbers get to the top of Mount Everest on inspirational quotes? No way. They're grunting and crying and cursing like freaking pirates. That just doesn't sell a lot of posters. Do what you gotta do. But continue to persevere. Don't you give up. Don't you give up. You're almost at the top of that mountain. Don't you give up. You are so close. So close. Excuse me. Universe, please give us a final message for the collective. Okay, that was way too many. Universe, please give us a final message for the collective. Thank you. We have Embrace, number 11. Believe in yourself and others to discover a deeper importance to your being. Recognize that your interactions with others are important. Healthy relationships require a lot of work to maintain them. In many parts of the world, hugging is recognized as a familiar kind of greeting, in addition to being a manner of acknowledgement or support and reassurance for someone else. Ganesha is encouraging you to maintain a compassionate heart. Be nurturing towards yourself and others. There will be a lot to be gained from seeing things from a practical or down-to-earth perspective when it comes to dealing with others or pertaining to your present circumstances. Focus on creating a balanced life for yourself. Remember that more can be accomplished when you are serene. Be imaginative and helpful. Deal with issues as they arise. Keep your wits about you while you determine the best course of action and seek simple solutions to fix the problem with minimal fuss. Depending on the relationship of the people involved, a hug can symbolize familiarity, love, affection, or friendship. A person may hug another in a show of support, comfort, or to console. There is an exchanging of energy that takes place as you give and receive at the same time. That is what I have for y'all. Just be careful of the people that are lurking in the corner. Like, embrace the people that deserve to be embraced, but don't be out here just hugging everybody. But that is what I have for y'all, collective. I am sending you all lots of love and lots of light, and I will see you next time. Ciao.